But the thing that changed my perspective on this was when someone said, if you think about all the giving that someone will ever do, or all the giving that even Christians will ever do in aggregate, it's a small slice of the overall wealth. And if you think about the investment portfolios, the size is just radically different. And so we could even say in round numbers, the giving is in the, I don't know, tens of billions probably, but the investment portfolio is in the multiple trillions, even the tens of trillions. And so how we allocate our giving dollars, and the fact that we do give radically generously as believers, that's a mandate, that's a call, that's an invitation. But I think you're right. There's less of an awareness to say, hey, what does it look like to invest according to these principles? The one thing I'll say, and I'd love your reaction to this too, as an expert here, we see this real push around ESG in the secular world, and depending on when people are listening to this podcast, the SEC has even just come out and said they're building frameworks around this for disclosures of publicly traded companies around ESG. And that's coming from our, the postmodern, confused ethical soup that we're all swimming in as a broad society. So I think there's a massive opportunity for believers to be out in front of that, which we honestly haven't been, but to really articulate so many incredible faith-driven business leaders who are running their companies by these principles, but probably haven't written that down in a thoughtful way or publicly disclosed it necessarily. So I would love to see us be more forward and articulate in saying, here's how we're running our companies, here's how we're investing our money. Not necessarily in the same exact definition of ESG that the secular culture may create, but in a biblically anchored way, some of which is going to overlap and some of which is going to look a little bit different.